Yes, I think the trickiest things that I've found so far in all of the paperwork is trying to, sort of untangle the tax issues. For what the tax I pay in Australia, obviously I'll be a waged nurse and they'll take the tax off me there. I've established with the Brits that I don't need to declare that on my British self-assessment, but I'll have to do a British self-assessment return, which will uh, capture my the rent that I'll get for my house, and it will also capture my pension money. So I will be taxed on those in the UK. Um, yeah, so those areas, it's just taken quite a bit of, and I've been have to register as a non-resident landlord and so on. All of that has been a bit of a headache. And then also sort of thinking about being able to continue with my bank accounts and having my UK bank accounts as well as having an Australian bank account. And within that, looks like I'll probably have to keep both phones running because, my apps that I use to access is on my British phone, and they don't like it if I was working off an Australian phone to access my bank in Britain. So that's a bit of a pain in the arse. So I've got to pay for two phone things and that kind of thing. Two phone, sort of contracts. I'll have to get an Australian SIM card as well. So, and I'm thinking about perhaps buying a phone outright, so that, because I've got a lot of photos on this old phone that I'm talking to you from now, and I think, I'd quite like to sort of gather some photographs and so on, obviously, on my travels. So I think I'll need to get quite a nice phone really to take with me. So I'll sort that out perhaps in the next week. I noticed John Lewis has got a sale on the phones. Meanwhile, I've got two lots of passports now. I've got a UK passport and an Irish passport, and they both have exactly the same photo in them. So yeah, and they're both 10 years now, hence I've sorted them both out. So yeah, we got plenty to run on the passport, so no worries there. Had a few injections, including diphtheria and so on. And I'm fairly up to date with all that sort of thing.